Next on the list, we have a movie called Mercy that stars Chris Pratt and Lady Jessica herself, Rebecca Ferguson. Man, I love Rebecca Ferguson. She can do no wrong in my eyes. This one also came out earlier in January, and people say that it was a horrible January movie. I've got thoughts on it. So the plot of this movie is basically in the future, in the near, not too distant future. Well, basically, when you go to court in this world, it's all done through AI, and if you can't prove yourself in the next 90 minutes, you will be found guilty and you will be put to death right there on the spot. 90 minutes? Don't court cases take like years? Isn't that what they all say? 90 minutes? Who's going to solve their case in 90 minutes? Now, I understand in this movie that you are given carte blanche to all the information that you ever would want or need, but still, 90 minutes? And in this movie, Chris Pratt is on trial for the murder of his wife. This stuff is in the trailer and it's in the opening 5 minutes. It's not a spoiler. And Rebecca Ferguson plays the AI program that's going to give Chris Pratt access to whatever he needs to find out if he is truly guilty. Now, I think that is an awesome concept for a movie. But after watching this movie, I came to the conclusion that this is an awesome concept for a Black Mirror episode. This movie could have been a really deep think piece into the world that we are in right now and how something like this could be used in the future, man. The way they're using AI, you never know how far AI is going to go. The thing's going to take over. Skynet is real. Terminator 2 is a documentary. I'm losing myself. But bringing it back to this movie, the concept of this movie for the first half was done really well. I was super into it for the first half. Minus the last 15 to 20 minutes, I liked almost everything about this movie. I would watch it again and stop where he actually starts to solve the crime, and you have this very basic, generic, horribly generic action movie towards the end. Everything before that, I really liked it. I think they used the concept really well. But like I said, if they could have released this as a 1 hour, 10-minute movie and he never leaves the courtroom, the artificial intelligence courtroom, and he solves everything from there, and the movie starts and ends there with him in the chair, I think you have a near perfect short movie. If they use this in a Black Mirror episode for the next season, or they had used it in a Black Mirror episode, it would have been a really good episode. How do I think the acting is from Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson? Honestly, for someone that has to sit in a chair and convey a lot of emotions while not moving a lot and only having to interact with one person, I thought he did very well. And Rebecca Ferguson can do no wrong in my eyes. I mean, she was flirting with me during this movie, just watching me, looking me in my eye. I'm like, stop it, stop it. Don't stop it, but you know, people are around. But like I mentioned before, this movie loses its way towards the end and just becomes one of the worst, horrible January movies that they are. And oh my god, the CGI in the last 20 minutes of this movie, the last action scene that had to do with a car chase and a truck chase, oh my god, the special effects were so bad. I've seen better special effects from people that have done those really cheap YouTube special effects tutorials. Those look better. And the worst kind of CGI is the one that you notice the most, and by God, do you notice the CGI in the last act. The story in this movie, the concept in this movie is an amazing short story or an amazing short movie. I think this should have been in one place. I don't think he should have ever left the courtroom. It should have started with him in the courtroom. It should have ended with him in the courtroom. It should have started with that Black Mirror opening. 75 minutes later, 70 minutes later, done. Perfect. Right there, that's that sweet spot, that Goldilocks zone. But that's not what happened. So to give this movie a rating, I would say that the first half is way better than I expected. I enjoyed it more than most, the first half, and then the last 20 minutes is bland, boring, and very forgettable. And if you want to watch this movie now, it's streaming on Amazon Prime. So enjoy it at your leisure.